everybody, I'm Anna, I'm one of the two mythical unicorns. Welcome to our channel. Today we're talking anime. I thought I would do quick reviews of the animes from winter 2019. Of course I've not seen all of them because I do have a life, even if it doesn't seem like that all the time, but I do. But I've seen a few and I thought I would just go through them a little quickly with you. The first one I was going to talk about is Boogey Pop, and I was really excited about this one because I thought it looked very intriguing. The way it was made and the animation itself, it looked very exciting. The plot, the story, it also sounded very interesting, and yeah, I was really excited. I thought it was gonna be a little bit thriller-ish, like in that kind of genre. And I watched 2 episodes because I made myself watch the second one, and I just didn't get into it. It's about high school students, and women are starting to disappear or dying or killing themselves, and this mysterious creature Boogey Pop kind of takes over a girl's body to try to find the perpetrator, because it is a danger, because the perpetrator is not human. Boogey Pop is there to try to stop whatever it is that is killing women or girls, and it sounds so exciting, and it was this darkish animation, and I just didn't get into it. And it made me sad. Maybe there's someone else out there who saw it and really enjoyed it, and then I'm happy for you, because I really wanted to like it. Moving on. The next one is Kaguyasama Love is War. And I thought this was gonna be interesting, because it's a new take on love, romance, animes. And once again, I was not blown away by excitement. I thought the animation was not speaking to me. I did not particularly enjoy the animation and the style of it. And I found the story, I found the characters meh, because they were just holding back their emotions, and love is war and you have to be the winner of war, because it's these 2 student council presidents who are in this elitist school, and they cannot show their emotions to each other, because then they will be the weak one. And that is not how love works, and that is not how relationships work. But I thought that, yeah, this might be interesting, and no. And there is this other girl as well, like she's like the secretary or something, and she's really cute, and I've seen her dancing on Facebook in some video, and it has a really high rating on my anime list, so people like it, and that is good for you. I just didn't. I watched 2 episodes of this one as well. Well, almost 2 episodes. I was folding laundry to the second one and wasn't really paying attention because I had given up. Yeah, that was that one. Next up, the quintessential quintuplets. Is that how you pronounce it? Quintuplets? Yeah. And this one I enjoyed. This one I binge watched. It's really sweet, and it's about this guy whose name I don't remember because it's Japanese, and Japanese names are hard. But he is really good at school, and he does not really have any friends. And his dad has made some mistakes, so they are in debt. And now he's offered to be tutor to a girl who needs some tutoring. But the pay is 5 times the normal rate. And yes, that is good when you're in debt. And then it turns out that it's this new girl in his class, and they do not get along. So he decides that he has to say he's sorry, because this is good money, he needs the money. And then it turns out that, yeah, it's not just her, it's her four sisters as well, because they are quintuplets. And they are not cooperating, and they're all about fail. And it's really funny and sweet, a bit predictable. It's not the thing you watch to find something groundbreaking, but it's kind of nice to watch. Like, yeah, feel good, slice of life, makes you happy. It's good. I liked it. If you just want some easy watching, cute, sweet thing, I recommend that one. Next up is My Roommate is a Cat. And how could I not watch this? Because it has a cat in it. So I watched this one, and it was really sweet. And it made me so happy. Yeah, once again, I remember the cat's name. The cat's name is Haru, and it means sunshine, according to the anime and the translation in the anime. But I don't remember. Sbarro. It just pops up while I'm talking. The main character is called Sbarro, and he is not a very social guy. His parents died 3 years ago, and now he lives alone in the house. And he doesn't really talk to anyone. He doesn't like to leave the house because he doesn't like people, and they give him an anxiety, and he gets really stressed out. So he just sits at home because he's an author, so he can do that. He does his own thing, and then he finds this cat and he takes it home, and then the cat just stays, and they are now living together, and it's about their life together and how they get to know each other, and there are parts from the cat's perspective which I really enjoyed. The cat is really cute. Once again, a slice of life, happy-go-lucky, feel-good anime that is just really sweet, and just the cat part makes it worth watching. Of course, I saved the best ones for last, so I have 3 more, and the first one is Roro. When I watched the first episode, I was skeptical because it's dark and moody. That is not really my thing. I mean, you can do dark and moody, but in a beautiful colors kind of way. This was really mute and beige, grayish, old-time historical, but it was still well made, and it had a really interesting plot from what I read. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a second episode. I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm so happy I did, because damn, this is good. It's about this guy who was born without a lot of stuff, because his dad offered up his organs to demons in exchange for power and winning the war and agriculture and things. So he has no legs, he has no arms, he has no face, and when these demons are killed, he had a rough childhood. He has no skin. Yeah, he had a rough childhood. But there was this guy who found him and took care of him, and yeah, you find out when you see the anime. I'm not gonna. When he kills the demons that have been offered his body parts, he gets the body part back. So that is kind of what he's doing. And then he meets this boy called Roro, who just tags on. It's really good. It's really good. Just get through the first episode if you don't like the colors, and just see past it, because it's worth it. Next up we have Yokosuka no Neverland. And oh my god, this is exciting. I have had a few mini heart attacks watching this anime. It is so good. I love it so much. It's so scary. It's about kids in an orphanage, and there is this mom who is taking care of them all and running the house, and they live a really good, healthy life, and they get good food, and they get to run around outside as much as they want. There is a tiny library so they get to read, and everybody is dressed in white. So just that they're all dressed in completely white, and it is children between, I don't know, maybe 6 months they are when they get there, and the age of 12. And everyone has been adopted by the age of 12. So this is the time in your life when you get dirty. But they're all wearing white. So you can see how healthy and happy they are. But things are not as they seem, are they? Are they ever? No, because it turns out that the kids are not adopted to families. No, they are given to monsters that eat them. And now the two of the oldest kids find that out, and what are they gonna do about it? Because now they can't stay. It's really exciting. It's so exciting. There is one more episode that comes out next week. When I'm filming this, I don't know when we'll publish it, but I have one more episode and I'm so scared. Last one up, The Rising of the Shield Hero. And when I first began watching this, I was like, meh, because I'm kind of done with the whole going to another world anime and a bit computer-ish game. Yeah, I've seen a few of those now, and I've seen some very good ones, but I'm a bit fed up. But yeah, I still watched this one and I thought it was great. It is a guy who is a shut-in. A lot of guys and girls are shut-ins in anime. But he's a shut-in, and then one day he is forced to go to the library because he's out of money, I think. It's been a while since I watched the first episode. And then he's summoned to another world with 3 other guys from 3 other worlds. And they are now supposed to help this world that they have arrived in, which is a, yeah, Middle Ages kind of world. So these 4 guys are now the heroes. One is the spear hero, the sword hero, the shield hero, and the bow? Do they call it a bow hero? Well, he has a bow and arrow. Well, he has more than one arrow, but a bow. And they are now supposed to protect the kingdom and the land and the world against these waves of magic that is bad. And the main character is the shield hero. And I love this anime so much. I just don't want to say anything more because I don't want to ruin it or spoil anything for anyone who wants to watch it, because it's so good. It's so good. It is hard to say if it is. It's probably my favorite from the season. Yeah, we're every Wednesday we eat in front of the TV and watch that. That is one of the highlights of the week. That was the animes that I've watched this winter 2019 season, and if you've watched any of them and you like them, or you have any thoughts, or if you watched something that I missed and would like to recommend, please do so down below, because we would love to know. And until next time, bye!